You know? You gotta go, in order to enter into the kingdom, you gotta be tried. The Lord said, what son is he whom the Lord hath cast us not, man? So you're gonna be put through trials and afflictions. But you don't give up, man. In the world, you still gonna catch that same hell. In the world, your car's still gonna break down. You're still gonna get your job, taken away. So all that shit is still gonna happen. Might as well be while serving the Lord, man.
Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
That's right.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
So you gotta enter in at the straight gate. That straight gate is a position of difficulty. Where you go into that word straight, man.
Like back in Ezra, when they say chapter 7? Yeah, I'll finish off on this one.
Okay.
Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leads to destruction.
That's right, man. A lot of you guys, it's like it, bro. A lot of you guys are on the path, on the verge of destruction, following after these celebrities like XXXTentacion and shit, man. All right, these guys that worship Satan and shit like that, man. All right, following after these other people. Like you had a guy fainted at a Chris Brown concert. All right, that's worshiping the creature more than the creator. Okay, that's a prime example. They don't even consider the creator, but they worshiping the creature so much that where they done fucking damn near seized up, had a heart attack down there, man. So that's a prime example. A lot of you people on the verge of destruction don't even know it, man. You got it, bro.
Hold on, let me get this right quick. Second Ezra 7:7. The inches thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand,
that's right,
and on the left a deep water.
That's that straight gate, man. It's straight because, like you said, it's fire, a deep water on one side and a raging fire on the other. Okay, both of them could, yeah. The Greek difficulty. Yep.
If you think about it, if you think about it,
I know you guys because that's what it means. Right up.
And the 2/3 them fell into both sides though.
That's right.
The flood, and they about to fall in the fire. You know what I'm saying? They done fell into both sides of it. You know what I mean? That's right. You got it though.
No, keep going on that right quick. Let's a little bit more.
Second Ezra 7:8. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water.
That's right.
So small that there could be one man go there at once.
And what's the problem? All of Israel gonna try to get the word when it's too late. They're gonna try to rush and get it. They're gonna be falling all over on both sides. Falling straight into that position of difficulty, man. Because y'all ain't getting it while the getting's good. Meanwhile, while you got time, you have to go across it nice and slow, take your path, but you actually getting it, I'm trying to make an analogy, so to speak. But real talk, that's how it's gonna be, man. They're gonna be trying to get it when it's too late. When the prophets ain't out there no more. When they tongue cleave to the roof of their mouth, and they shall be dumb unto you and no longer reprover. Because y'all don't fear the Lord, man. Don't nobody want to serve the Lord until it's hell. Like the scriptures say, Hosea 5:15, in their affliction they shall seek me early. It's always when it's blue and red lights behind you. Oh Lord, oh Jesus,
Like remember on
Jesus. That's what that bitch did, man. Excuse my French. On that duck boat, man. She was calling on the name of Jesus, man. And the Lord deliver you out of that just so you could think that your power real, man. He give you over. Oh yeah, Jesus got me out of it. Okay. Yeah, you gonna see in the end, man.
Be reserved into a greater destruction.
That's right.
But not calling upon the true friends. That's why you gotta call all you You gotta praise the Lord for waking you up out that madness, man. Real talk.
The scriptures say, we thank God for calling us out of darkness to this marvelous light.
That's right. Like God, man. Because this is marvelous light that the brother brought up earlier. It's able to make you wise unto salvation.
Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth,
That's right.
while the evil days come not,
That's right.
nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
That's right, man. You gotta remember your Creator in the days of thy youth, man. Right now, when you're in your full strength, when you're capable of doing it. Not when. Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, it's right quick. The Most High, He not with no last minute niggas. Like, you know the truth. Right? Just like you people that fell out the truth, you think you're gonna come back in the last minute. Or you people that know the truth and you acknowledge it as the truth, but you're really not putting forth the effort. You think you're going to come in the last minute. Most High beat you a lot already. The Israelites got to realize that Yahweh Shem Yahushua created you.
Everything covered.
Yeah, ain't nothing you gonna do. You not slick, nigga. You can't be slick with the Most High, man.
He created all that shit that you was trying to do.
It's like your children try to do some little slick shit.
That
like,
you already
nigga,
did. Cause not how parents know. Parents did the shit before
I've
they.
been did that already. You know what I'm saying?
Look, that's like me being a boxer. I train you. The only thing I show you how to do is throw a hook.
Yeah.
I know the only thing that you know how to do is throw a hook. So I'm gonna just sit there and wait on it. Like, all right.
That's right, though. It's like it's right quick though, but that's a good analogy the brother made. Like in karate, a sensei he don't teach his like disciple everything, because you'll be able to whoop his ass.
Right.
So he teach you just enough, but if you bug up against him, he got the moves to fuck you up. You know?
Yeah, and that's how the Lord did it with Esau. He didn't give Esau everything, man. He only.
He the best rapper alive. He the best rapper alive, bro. You know that.
Israel got talent.
God.
Israel got talent like a bug.
God.
He a carnal man. He don't look at the spirit. Because look, this brother, he gave it up.
Yeah, I'm singing a
You
new
know?
song.
Yeah, he's singing a new song. He rapping that new song now. And Israel ain't dancing. They piping the tune. He saying, I got this bitch, getting down on the beat. And they can't even get
Yeah,
it.
they can't even get it.
They can't even get it.
They off beat.
And what the dude say? I can't get jiggy with this. I can't get jiggy with.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
But yeah, no.
You look like the player hater that's so weird.
Here's a precept for you real quick. This Sirach chapter 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
That's right, man.
And put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
That's right. And that's why the scriptures say, boast not thyself on the fall. For thou knowest not what the law may bring. Brother, paraphrase it, man. You don't know what can behold you. A lot of people don't even say Lord willing. So they don't, if you ain't even doing neither one of those things, like you don't really stand a chance, man. The Lord gonna have in store for you what He has in store for you, like He said. And they sleep, He serve the instruction.
They look at you funny, like, cause you just be so in the spirit, you say things. I gotta be at work, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when you say Lord willing, I say I'm about to do this on the week, Lord willing. They be like,
Why you saying that?
look at you like you crazy.
Or be like apologize for something.
She said, so I can, yeah, I be doing that shit. Yeah, see, crazy. You gotta
I
go.
be saying kind of people.
Yeah, all the
Kind.
time. All the time.
Spirit beyond you go.
Hey, like He said, make no tarrying. You can't tarry to turn to the Lord. That's straddling the fence, man. All right? Like He said, you can't drink the cup of the Lord and drink the cup of the table of the devils, man. You gotta be one side or the other. The Lord said, I would that thou were either hot or cold. One or the other. You gotta be all the way in it or all the way out. And if you're all the way in, you gotta be giving your all. If you're all the way out, man, do what you're gonna do. Be reserved to judge. Live your best life, like they say now. Which is another phrase for these people being adulterers, man.
Just like you ever see that movie, Dogma? It's like Ben Affleck's character, he was talking to this nun at the airport, and he was just basically, saying, why not just live life? Like, why not just do what you want to do? Get laid, Right, but then, that's the message that you ring true for, if you don't want to be a part of this, 100%. Or, just like these other, Israelite groups, that want to still be in the world, or, why try to, scriptures talk about, like mixing wines and all that, or, why just not, it's kind of like, it's talking about drinking, how, that one myth about, dark liquor and light liquor. Yeah. Like if you, if you start with one, just like drink that the whole night. Like just drink with one or the other for the whole night.
That's right. Because otherwise you'll mess yourself up. Let's talk about that wine being mixed with water.
No, I'm saying, what's chicken you talking about?
You can't have Smirnoff and Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought you said some ranch shit. I be doing this all the time.
Oh, I gotta finish it off. I'm gonna start it off. This Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. This is the reason why. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and in thy security, and perish in the day of his vengeance. So basically, don't put off saying, oh, well, I could praise praise the Most High tomorrow. Don't put it off, man. Tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow this might be the day of the Most High's vengeance. And it just means,
Oh, your judgment.
Or even the brothers that's in the car, I do the videos tomorrow. I do the camp next week. So like,
God.
that's the spirit.
Yeah,
We just brought that out.
Hey, if I may, I gotta find it. You can speak until I find it, but that.
I got a quick precept anyway.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is James chapter 4 and 13. Oh, this is 14. It say, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appear for a little time and then vanish away.
Like smoke. Just like smoke. You know what I'm saying? You see some type of smoke, like say somebody smoking a squally or something. They smoking their blood and it disappears, man. All right, that's how your life is, man. Like smoke that disappears, man. All right? So who is you to say, I'm going to do this next week, or in 2019, we're going to go to Florida. Let's go to Mardi Gras. Nah, nigga. All right? You don't know what you're going to do. All right? Because the Lord can take you out, man. The Lord can take you out an hour after you said that shit. All right? So you don't have no control to be making no plans. Just like we was talking about before. That's why brothers say, Lord willing. Lord willing, I can do this. Lord willing. You know? Like in my family, they say, even though they wicked, they say, I'm going to do this, da-da-da-da. If the Lord said the same. They say that shit. They wicked.
Lord willing, the creek don't run.
Yeah, they say that shit. The Lord say the same. They a bunch of niggas.
Oh yeah, 12, you ready? Yeah. I'm bringing this up. It's a quick little parable. But it's St. Luke 12 and 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Yahweh Shemaiah said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards the Most High. All right, and that's pretty much the point, man. And it's a little bit more I can grab, but that's pretty much the point. You can't boast of tomorrow. You don't know what tomorrow may bring. You know, it got to be the Most High. You can't be laying up your treasure on this side where moth and rust will corrupt. You got to lay it up in heaven, man. You know, building up that spiritual foundation for the latter days to come.
I got a quick parable too. This in the same book, Luke 13 and 23. Then said one unto him, Lord, are there few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in, and shall not be able. When once the master of the house is risen up, and have shut to the door, and ye begin to stand without, and to knock at the door, saying,
God,
Lord, Lord,
God,
open unto us. And he shall answer and say unto you, I know ye not, whence are you? Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know ye not.
hey,
Whence?
if I can laugh back, man. That had me during the flood, bro. Yeah, folks trying to get the door.
Scraping on the door,
Swimming. You got the fastest swimmer trying to get up there. I'm in front of
They ain't learned
everybody.
how to swim yet back then.
Shit, maybe they did. Maybe those were the first doomsday preppers.
God. That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful, man. Because you got guys, they gonna be ashamed, man. The Lord gonna shut the door and say, get from me, I never knew you. You did workers of iniquity, man.
Brothers that was doing the bare minimum.
Because you
I
had no
remember
chance, man. You had no
in
chance.
Houston, the elder in Houston said that, you know, a long time, not Houston, Dallas. He said you're gonna have brothers before the Lord. Like I did my 3 videos. What the fuck? I you know, it's just the bare minimum.
God. And you got, like the Lord said, he still has someone on against thee because I was left thy first love. So like, man, you really want to try to get in the Lord's good graces, man. Be a man after the Most High heart. That's part of being the tabernacle of David, because you're following in his same stand, following in his footsteps. That means you going to sleep thinking about this. You waking up thinking about it. All throughout your day, you hoping not to offend nobody, even when no one's around. You know, hoping not to be going off and grieving the Holy Spirit, so to speak, man. Because the Lord, he records everything. Everything is recorded against you, man. Getting back into the scriptures, man. Oh, this is beautiful. This St. Luke, chapter 11. I'm gonna start up a bit at 49. Therefore, hey, I got this written down. You mind grabbing Wisdom of Solomon 4:16? It says, therefore also said the wisdom of Yahweh Shemel Shai, I will send them prophets and apostles, and some of them they shall slay and persecute. All right, and now we heading into that time of persecution, man. Even of our own people. Your family may betray you. All right, the scriptures do say a man's foe shall be there of his own household. A foe is an enemy, an adversary. Okay, your family may try to turn you in. You know, thinking that they doing a good deed, so to speak, man. But in reality, they not. It says, verse 50, that the blood of all the prophets, which was shed from the foundation of the world, may be required of this generation. This is the time that we heading into. This is what's up for all you people, all right? Because y'all slew the prophets in the days of old, just like y'all want to kill us now. But the Lord, like, of the Lord belongs the issues of death. It's up to the Lord to ordain. If the Lord don't ordain it, y'all ain't got no might for what the Lord giveth me, man. Okay? If you got that quick precept and it's a little bit more. Just one more verse.
Wisdom of Solomon 4:16. Thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly which are living. And youth that is soon perfected, the many years and old age of the unrighteous.
One more time. It says, thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly which are living. It says, and youth that is soon perfected, many years and old age of the unrighteous. And let's see what's what if I got something written down next to it. Because I'm trying to remember what I even wrote it down for, but I seen it written, so I need to grab that. Let's see. Oh, all right, I got the head. I got, somebody. Am I looking at the right one? Did I say 416? I might have miswrote it. Yeah, no, I might have. That's two. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I might have miswrote it by accident. Let me just read over it. You got it, though. Let me finish this last verse and I'm going to give it back to you and I'm going to try to correct it. It's St. Luke 11:51. From the blood of Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, which perished between the altar and the temple. Verily I say unto you, it shall be required of this generation. So bringing it back home, man. All right, y'all people, y'all slew the prophets. There's no new thing under the sun where even some of us may be martyrs. As it's mentioned, John the Revelator, he got the vision that he seen some of the witnesses of Yahweh Shai beheaded, all right, for his name's sake, man. So some of us may be martyrs in this thing, man. But the time that's coming, and it's going to be required of you people. And that's why y'all going to be shamefaced and confounded in the kingdom. All right? 2/3 of Israel and you other heathen nations going into captivity. What you got?
16.
2 and 6? Okay, see, I'm
It's not
slacking.
2/3 of Israel.
Yes, yeah.
Slacking
2/3 are going to get destroyed.
I ain't mean
The
to
rest of the
call it on
heathen.
camera like that.
Oh man, slippeth with them.
Yeah, you know how you know. It's just you know how the scorpions is.
You understand the you can bring up prison if you got one, bro. St. John 16 and 2. You can grab that. That go right into that same persecution topic. You start at 1, I guess. Solomon 4 and 16.
I got it. All right, St. John's chapter 16, verse 1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended.
Right, so the Lord,
So you got to be prepared. Right?
yeah, like the brother was saying, right? The Lord, the reason he was on the scene, all right, is to let us know the future, let us know what's going to come. So we won't be offended, man, all right? Because we got the playbook already. We got the answers to the test.
Yeah. I get it.
Verse 2.
That's a precept.
They shall put you out of the synagogues, yea. Or keep it down. All right, they shall put you out of the synagogues, yea. The time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth the Most High service.
Right, and hey, man, what I get from another thing that I get from this scripture is the men of the Lord, all right, you people that so-called Christians, all right, the way that it's set up is the men of the Lord are going to be deemed as evil. And who's deemed as evil with the Bible? The Hebrew Israelites, like a black Hebrew Israelite. Because that's the only way you can put a man to death and think that you're doing God's service. Because nobody's going to put no Christian to death. Who's going to go into the church and say, well, y'all some evil people? All right? Because Christians basically, they move as society go. That's why you got gays in the church. Because they basically live by that politically correct thing, or whatever's moving in the world. That's why you got gays. That's why you got women pastors. Right? So they're not going to, Christians, so-called Christians, are not going to be perceived as evil in this society. It's going to be the men of the Lord that's preaching the truth for the Bible.
Why? Because these so-called Christians, man, they following the ways of the heathen.
Exactly. So they're not going to be deemed as evil. It's going to be the men of the Lord. The men that's telling you homosexuals should be put to death in this society. Women have a place under a man. Esau is the devil, man. All right? All these unrighteous decrees, man. All right? Exposing these things, man. That's who's going to be getting put to death. All right?
Basically, as far as persecution and all that, they're just in the process of, as far as defamation of character, or slander, or it's just gotten to the point, where they're just talking right now. All right, but what that talking does, it shifts public opinion, or it gives people to formulate some sort of opinion about it. Or, and then, at a certain point, you're going to have those people, that act accordingly.
It's Matthew 5:10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sakes, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Right? Blessed are those that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Right? And what's the righteousness? Right? The Lord, statutes, and commandment, the faith, the preaching of the word. Right? That's what we're going to get persecuted for, man. Righteousness, man. It ain't going to be no wicked shit. Right? It's going to be standing firm in its truth. That's what you're going to get persecuted for. And we seen Esau do it before. You know how he going to do it, like the brother was doing it. So he's going to slander you in his media. He's going to have a brother on camera saying some shit. I bet it's going to be about the nigga woman. He'll be saying some shit about the black woman.
That's what they did,
Fuck the black woman. Yeah.